What up, everybody? Welcome here Friday night, guys. We're gonna have a nice little sesh here, get a couple dab marines down, kind of explain what's been going on. Been crazy. Got the cruise coming up Sunday. We'll let a few people get in here. We got the Bud Light here. We got the rig here. We're gonna get some games on. All right. Can't wait to do this beer, guys. I need this. Justin might not be able to make the cruise. Fingers crossed he does, though. So he leaves in about what is it? Leaves in about like 8 hours. He flies out his time. So hopefully he makes it. What up, guys? How you guys doing? Good evening, Clara. Good evening, Alex. How you guys doing? Got some crazy news for you. Crazy news. Unlike most people usually probably do like who usually do like clickbait. Mine ain't even clickbait. How you doing, Debzilla? I've got some beers here, guys. We need to get some beers going, guys, because this is insane, guys. I'm gonna probably have to repeat this a couple times in this feed, but it is crazy. Justin might not be able to make the cruise. So we're gonna see if this happens or not. If he doesn't make the cruise, I'm still gonna be going because I don't want to miss out on any of the money. Um, he could get refunded his drink package, but he'll lose the cruise money. But he's not feeling good. He's super sick, is what's going on, guys. And I haven't heard from him all day. I heard from my mom. He's sick. So he actually leaves in 8 hours. So hopefully he gets there. If not, I'm going to be solo cruising. So it's kind of sucks. But I mean, I have taken vacations solo before. I used to all the time when I was like a teenager. I used to fly out to Vegas. I was a crazy kid. Um, yeah, I know. He's got like a bad fever. He's had it for like a week, and they're like, "Hope you don't get it." I go, "He can come out here. I'm not gonna get it." Usually, you get your contagiousness usually is towards the beginning of like a sickness, and he's had it for a while. But I mean, I just hope he comes. But I haven't heard from him, and like I said, he leaves at 6:30 his time. It's like I said, about 8 hours from now. It's crazy. So hopefully he makes it. But I mean, God, I mean, I would have thought I would have heard from him today, and I only hear from my mom. From my mom to say he's super sick. I don't know. I just felt like it's like, oh no, if she's calling me, that probably means he might not be able to make it. So I double checked it. He won't be able to get a refund for his part of the room, but he will be able to get a refund for the beverage, the alcohol package. So, but again, I'm not saying he ain't coming. I'm not saying he ain't coming. Hopefully tomorrow night at this time, I'll be coming live, and Justin will be here with me. But there's a offset chance that he won't, because I already was doing the options on getting a refund, and pretty much all I can do is get a refund on his drink package, not his part of his thing. So, and if anything, I'm just going to be going solo dolo. The thing is, usually when you go solo, you got to get like a solo room. You can't get like a fucking a 4-person room with a balcony, and that's the room I got. So if he doesn't go, I'm gonna have this giant room, which usually you can't get going solo. So that's gonna be one nice thing. Bad thing is I haven't seen him in 13 years. So I mean, like I said, last time my dad in February was supposed to come out, he passed away. Jamie was supposed to come out, he passed away. Justin's now supposed to come out, and he's sick. So it's like, damn, I can't get anybody to come visit me. Oh, shit. But again, I'm hoping this is clickbait and he'll be here tomorrow. But like I said, I would have thought I would have talked to him today. uh, we will see though. I talked to him a couple days ago, and he said he was sick for like 5 days, and he's feeling better. He's taking zinc and airborne. He's feeling better. I was like, good, good. And he's like, I didn't think I was gonna be able to make the trip, but I'm feeling better. Great. And then like today came, and I guess he got just came back or whatever it was. Yeah. All right. Well, that being said, I wasn't even planning on drinking, guys. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Where's this one? I need this.
Well, I'm gonna get a little high.
Can do. Yeah, I know. I wasn't even planning on drinking, guys. All right. So, David, I'll say this again. I'm gonna have to say this a few times this week. So he might go. He might go, but he leaves at 6:30 a.m. his time. So that's like about 8 hours from now. Okay, it's like that'd be about 10:30 at 3. Yeah, about 8 hours from now, and, all day today, I haven't been able to hear from him. I've been messaging and messaging, nothing, and then I get a message and call from my mom basically saying, "He's really sick, he's been sick, a bad fever, blah, blah, blah." I talked to him 2 days ago, and he said that he might not be able to make it because he wasn't feeling good, but he's taking airborne, he's feeling better, and now he's sick again, so it came back, and I haven't heard from him today, and he's supposed to be flying out tomorrow, so if he doesn't fly out tomorrow, he ain't gonna make it, so long story short. What up? How you doing? Yeah, yeah, what up, man? I'm gonna fucking add you as, my, mediator probably when I get back. But yeah, yeah, he might not be able to make it, he's sick, and it's like I'll be honest, the cruises ain't crazy, I mean, he's already got his airfare tickets with the they'll be able to rebook his airfare, so he ain't gonna lose his airfare. He's gonna be able to get I think it's about $400 for the alcohol drink package, he'll be able to get that back, and then the cruise was about 1,200 bucks, 600 bucks each, so it's gonna get he'll lose about 600 bucks. It was all yep, you know what, I was thinking the same thing, I was like, "Man, if he keeps that's the bad thing about drinking a lot, especially when you're in, like, Ohio and these cold ass climates, you could definitely lowers your immune system, get sick easier. I'm out in Southern California, knock on wood, I don't get that cold, but Hey, Will, what's up? Yep, some crazy news. Again, I'm hoping at, like, 6:30 that'd be, like, almost 3:30 my time. I'm hoping at 3:30 my time or 5:30 or 2 o'clock or whenever it is. Hold on, hold on. He might go. He's supposed to be here tomorrow, and I didn't hear from him all day today. My mom called me and said he was super sick for over a week. She had it, and it was like 2 weeks, and it's like a deadly virus that's just like just knocked my mom out, her husband out, knocked Justin out, and it's just last and just last. I guess it's hard to move, makes you fever, weak, everything. So you don't wanna travel like that, and it's super cold and snowy, and, I mean, I can't imagine traveling when you're super sick. I don't get sick very often, but when I do, I feel like I'm dying, so, I mean, if that's the case, nobody would wanna travel. Last time I got sick was, I don't know, before COVID sometime, probably about 5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago. It was funny, COVID came around and everybody's worried about it. I never even got sick once. I was like, I guess I got COVID. Maybe I got COVID at some point. I don't know. I had a headache one day, but it wasn't crazy. Sweet, sweet, Clement. Yeah, when I get back, I'm gonna get on. Like I said, I've been honestly all day just running around like doing laundry, packing, and like I've been trying to get hold of Justin because I got all the luggage tags, I got our boarding passes, and I mean, I just got a whole bunch of shit ready. And I was just kind of talking to him about what's going on, but just nothing. Yeah, buddy. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna blow this channel up. Gonna blow it up. That's the goal. That's the goal. Yeah, Justin, my brother. Hopefully he comes. We'll see. Yeah. uh, maybe. Uh, yeah, I'm sure if I did, I get in. I have a I'm either a strong immune system or I just don't get sick very often. If I do, it's pretty mild. But when I do get sick, like I said, if I do get sick, I feel like I'm dying. I'm like that guy who's in bed, like I'm gonna die. Just shoot me. But usually that's only like once every 5 to 8 years, maybe. I'm trying to think. Sebastian's 13 years old. I think I only got that sick maybe once in his whole lifetime. So yeah, probably about every 8 years or so, maybe. But yeah, so he's not doing good, not even responding. And I even like sent him a message saying, dude, if you don't gotta go, here's how we can get the refund on your drink, and you could only miss this, and you could do this. And I was expecting him to respond with, dude, no matter what, I'm gonna be there. Nothing. Crickets. And like I said, all I get is my mom basically saying he's sick. And then I even responded with my mom, like, well, if you don't go, he's only out 600 bucks. We'll get the alcohol back, blah, blah. And I was expecting her then to say, oh, he's definitely going to go. And she was like, yeah, it's a bad cold. I mean, it lasts a long. And I was like, oh no, it's like not the response. So I was like, man, if I end up on the cruise myself, well, if I do go on the cruise myself, I'm going to fucking vlog the entire cruise because I'm going to just be solo dolo. So, I always see these guys doing these like cruising videos, and I was like, man, they do such good videos, but they don't have like their family around always, because they're like, they can just have 24/7. A lot of these guys go on it solo and just actually, can do a good vlog of it. So I'm like, well, fuck, if I go on it fucking solo, I'll just fucking vlog the whole damn cruise. Yeah, I hope it feels better too. Like, who would have thought? I mean, we had this thing booked for so fucking long. He was so excited for it. Like, I'm not saying he's not going. I'm sure if there's a will, there's a way he'll go. But he's also the type of person where if he's not feeling good, he's not going to force it because he'd rather rest and then like just be miserable for like, the vacation or the travel or whatever. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. All right, so I poured myself a beer here. Let's get a dab here. We're smoking the lemon tart. Got the lemon tarts. What if he goes, that drink pass ain't gonna do any favors for his immune system? Yeah, no shit. He's gonna have a hard time. Well, if he's not feeling good, also it's hard time fucking drinking too. Just all bad all around. I'm just honestly, I'm getting like this what is it? Uh Like, I feel like I'm like, "Oh, no, I hope I don't get sick." I'm like, "Am I feeling sick?" But, it's nothing I should ever worry about, but it's like, man, just the bad luck to fucking have a cruise plan. We got everything, drink package, balcony, whole 9 yards, and I haven't seen him in 13 years, and then to have this timing come. Ugh. I could just hope that at 5 AM in, like, 7, 8 hours, he wakes up and he feels a miracle. Otherwise, you guys are gonna be just seeing just me on the cruise ship. I can already see, customs and everything being like, "This guy, he's been arrested for manufacturing controlled substance. We gotta check this guy out. Why is he traveling solo? There's some fishy about this." And that is why I don't bring drugs. I'm the guy also walking around with the fucking tie-dye on. Like, he has to have weed on him. See, everybody else either thinks I smoke it or have it on me too. So, probably the drug guys do too. All the cops all stare at me. That's the one thing, dude. When I go on the cruise ship and I go on to like for when I first board the cruise ship, I don't wear my tie-dye. Because I got to walk past dogs. I got to go through metal detectors, customs, whole 9 yards. And I already don't have weed on me. And sometimes my hat or whatever, my clothes might reek of weed. So I don't need to add it in that make it worse. Tie-dye, wait till I'm on the cruise ship, not when I'm passing customs and security. Although I think I have done that before. I don't give a fuck. I'm from Cali. You damn right I smoked weed. I smoked right before I got on here. But no, I don't have any on me. I told you guys the funniest thing was when I was flying out. I flew out when I was doing a lot of my consulting. I was flying out of one airport and I literally left a lab and I was helping them pack material columns. And it was just like, I forget what happened. I think we're unpacking them and like just like keef and weed material flying everywhere, right? Everywhere. And it was all over me, just caked in it, my hat and everywhere, right? And I had to fucking catch a plane back. And I was just doing a quick consulting, took way longer. I literally dusted myself up, ran into the airport, and I'm in the airport going through security, and they're like, "Gotta take your hat off." I'm like, fuck, took the hat off, threw it in the fucking metal detector. As the hat's in the metal detector, I go through security. I get my luggage, I get my bag, I get whatever else. I'm like, where the fuck is my hat? I get my shoes. I'm just standing there like, where's my hat? They go, it's over there. I'm watching it. Because I had a hat, a unique hat back then. I forget, it was like a tie-dye one or something. I forget what it was, but I got a pretty cool hat. And I'm watching it, and the lady picks it up. She smells it. He smells it. They flip it inside out. They're just flipping it inside out, right side up. Then they give it to another guy and another guy. And I'm just watching my hat getting taken all around security. Right? I'm like, where the fuck can I get my hat back? And then they come over and they go, "Your hat reeks of weed. We thought there's weed in there." And they were looking. I said, "No, it don't reek of weed. There's weed. It's like it's built into the hat. The only way you're going to actually get weed out of it is if you literally smoke the entire hat, because it's like just ingrained into the fucking fibers." But yeah, they ended up letting me go. But yeah, that was a fucking. I just never remember sitting here at security just watching my hat get passed around. And the worst part is they're flipping it inside out and just bending it all around. I'm like, Jesus fuck. And then they kept smelling it. That was the funnier part. I was like, yeah, smell my fucking hat. It's not my newest of hats. Oh, shit. Yeah. I've had so many of that. I've had another one on the cruise ship. This happened on one of my cruise ships. I was getting ready to go on a cruise ship and I had my luggage in my room and I was smoking some weed. I was like, I'm about to go. And I'm just smoking. And then I get on the cruise ship and we get to our room and my wife got her luggage and and I got no luggage and I didn't get my no luggage. And I'm waiting and waiting all day, nothing. Next day comes around, no luggage, right? And I had to go down and I'm like, where's my luggage? They go, oh, it got inspected or something like that. It'll be there. And then eventually, by like the end of the second day, I finally got my luggage, and I open it up, and there's like this tag in there saying like inspected or by customs or something. I forget what the tag said. And then I open up all my luggage, all my shirts. I have dress shirts, the whole 9 yards. I had sweaters. Back then, I dressed all fancy because I was like from Ohio, all Abercrombie, nice sweaters, nice button ups. Everything's all destroyed. Dog hair over everything. They let a dog go through my entire fucking luggage, just fucking everything up. I had to fucking go wash everything. I had to fucking iron everything. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, that would be cool. I think it's every 5 minutes. I could probably beat it. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Sheeto says he'll be on a little bit. He's doing some harvesting. He's on kick. Hell yeah. I'll send you a link here in a little bit, Sheeto. I'll send it right now. Happy Friday, guys. Let's do this. Yeah, annoying as fuck, no shit. All right, I got a beer here. Let's do this. Load your bowl, George Jones, Ribble, turn your vaporizer, pour beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. Ain't it suck? I mean, a lot of those incidents was a long time ago, especially that weed one with the dog was like fucking almost 20 years ago, 18 years ago. So a lot of times back then, people smell weed, they assumed you had it on you. All right, load your balls, George Jones, Ribble, turn your vaporizer, pour beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. Here we go.
Push the sun through, don't let the mood intrude. Up a race, hit it like nude, no, it was here. No, it's here. Is the door closed, or is it a placebo, or is it my slow? I don't wanna go.
What's a dope cruise to go on? Most cruises that are 3 to 4 day cruises are considered party cruises. Those cruises are going to have most amount of parties, guys. People go super duper hard. Not to say a 5, 6, 7 day cruise won't go hard, but that is the thing. Also, depending on your location, time of the year, that's also going to determine your cruise. Your cruise is always going to be determined on what kind of cruise do you want. Do you want to be able to party? Do you not? Do you wanna be able to chill? Do you not? Do you want a lot of, like, excursion activities? Do you want it to be warm, cold? Some people want more entertainment. Some people want better food. Honestly, all around, Carnival does really good for me. I haven't tried a shit ton of them, but I do watch a shit ton of, like, YouTube reviews on everything. I mean, if you got, like, really good specialty dining, Virgin, some of the other shows, like, what is it? The Icon to see some of the bigger ones, those might have some better entertainment sometimes, but then last lacking food, and so like, hit or miss. And then it's also price range. A lot of times, some of these you might pay. Some of these cruise ships are just crazy, guys. I've seen YouTube reviews where these people pay thousands of dollars and it looks no better than the carnival I'm on. Food looks worse, entertainment looks, whatever. So do your research, guys. Get online. There is people who do a fucking review of every single cruise ship. There's people who do reviews of every single room. You can probably find a room that you're going to go to, and they'll have your room that somebody probably did a review of it on. But that's what I recommend, guys. Carnival, you can't beat the price, but honestly, some of these others are getting cheaper and cheaper, I noticed too. Royal Caribbean isn't too bad. What is it? MSC. I think one of the more expensive is gonna be Virgin. Virgin Cruises, you think it's like 6, 7 days are gonna be like 4 or 5,000 bucks. But again, all the food is specialty dining. There is no main dining room, so it's all just nice restaurants and it's all included. So I think the drinks are included too. Yep, exactly. Yep. Royal Caribbean, I'll try them. Like I said, it's just so hard. My status, I'm just climbing. I'm getting closer to fucking platinum. It's like, ah. I mean, I was gonna go on a Disney cruise. I booked one and I was busy at a lab. I ended up having to cancel it, but it was a 6-day cruise, and I think it was gonna be like $6,000 for 6 days. Insane. Considering I take me and my family on a 6-day, 7 I took them on a 7-day cruise last year, and I think for all 3 of us, it was like 1,400 bucks. Wasn't no 6,000 bucks. That's insane. And I hear the food, I just hear Disney cruises are overrated. They're great for kids, but, that's about it. Oop, I might need this butane. Yeah, 6,000. I was like, "Damn." It was just so much. I was like, "Man, I could go on." I think I did a calculation. I could have gone on, like, 4 or 5 Carnival cruises for that price. It was just like, yay, Mickey Mouse. I get good shit on Carnival. They have Dr. Seuss. They have the Dr. Seuss thing and, thing 1 and thing 2. And, Seb loves Carnival. They have the kids club at Carnival, so they have it, like, every single age group, like 3 to 5, 5 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to fucking 15, 15 to 18. I forget. They got every single age group on it, and they got people that watch them. Kids have fun. They got video games. They do events, and he just loves it. He'll stay there forever. So, we always sometimes have to prime away from it. 4 day, it was like 4,000. Yeah, I know. Oh 05. I was just trying to think. Mine was a while ago too. Mine might have been closer to that. Yeah, Carnival's fun. Carnival's just if you like people, you're gonna love it. I love people. I don't mind. I'm a fucking old drug dealer, so I had to deal with every single type of person, old, young, white, black, you name it. I love them all. So it's like I have a great time on a Carnival cruise ship. All right, guys, let's keep this beer coming. Yeah, big party though. Wait till you guys see it, guys. I'm gonna have the to go part their sail away party. See, that was the thing. I was on the Frenzy, didn't like it. Frenzy Italian ship, beautiful ship, but fucking tight. It was like just tight. Like the Carnival has more of an open feel to it. Yeah. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. I'll get some videos. I'll post the videos. I'll do some lives. We'll have some fun. But yeah, hopefully Justin comes. Jesus Christ. Crazy. Can you imagine the night before you're supposed to fucking somebody's supposed to come see you and they just ignore you and just like, well, hopefully they're coming. Then you also hear that they're super sick. It's like, oh no, there's just so many variables. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah. Like I said, I wanted to go on some of those big ones like the Icon of the Sea, I said earlier, but Carnival, I said, I think in like 3 or 4 years, I think it's in 2008 or 2009 is releasing one of the biggest ships ever. It's gonna be bigger than the Icon and all the other cruise ships. So it's gonna be their biggest ship, and by that time, I'll definitely be platinum. So I'll probably go on that one. Yeah, the lives will be fun. Royal Caribbean. That was the one I was almost gonna go on because I think they got some Royal Caribbeans that go out of, San Pedro, which is, not too far from Long Beach, like right across the bay. So I think that's where they head out of, San Pedro or LAX, LA. They might do both, but I think they do San Pedro too. right. Get your nails out. Load your balls, Georgia, and Troy, sugar, and vaporize, pour beers, pour shots. Yeah. It's going to be cool. Yeah, I almost booked one. I think if I do, man, I think I was looking at a Royal Caribbean for Alaska because I think I was going to do an Alaskan one. Because Carnival doesn't have a lot of good Alaskan cruises for some reason. So that was the option. I want to do one to Tokyo. That was the other one I was looking at. They got some that go to Tokyo that's like 14 to 20 day cruises, and they're like one way. I think it's just one way. So you go like from here to Tokyo and you hit like 5 stops in Japan, and then they drop you off. And then I was going to stay there for like a day or two and then fly back. So that's the other option because I want to go to Tokyo this summer. That's my goal. But then I was looking at that and the pricing. I was like, And then I was thinking, I could also just fly to Tokyo, stay there for like 10 days or X amount of days, then maybe go to like Osaka, and maybe try some different places in Japan. I don't know. I just want to I want to get over there for sure. Yeah, I want to do an Alaskan cruise, but man, I'm just a warm guy. It's like, I'm also like, what am I going to do? I'm literally going to be stuck inside the cruise ship the whole fucking time. Ugh. I like being out on the deck and shit. It's like, I mean, I know I'll go out when it's cold and shit. I'll go out on the deck no matter what, but I think, I don't know. I think it almost defeats the purpose of it if you're stuck inside the whole time. But I do want to see, I do want to see Alaska, but I'll probably see Japan before I see Alaska because the Japan trip's going to be 10 to 15,000, I think. Because my Hawaii trip was around 10 to 12,000, I think, when I went to Hawaii. That was like 4 years ago. You guys remember that? I think I did a Dab Marino video. Yeah, that was like 10 to 12,000. So I think Japan's going to be closer to 15. I already been doing pricing on it. So I'm one of those guys who, like, before I take these crazy expensive ones, I do a million YouTube reviews. I do a million YouTube or actual reviews. I lots of checking, just so I get the best one. The hotel I'm actually thinking of staying in Japan is called the Prince Hotel. I believe it's the same company that owned the Prince Hotel in Hawaii. So I stayed at the Prince Hotel in Hawaii, and by Honolulu and not Honolulu. I forget where I was. I'm too high, but yeah, I stayed at the Prince over there, and then I might stay at the Prince in Tokyo. It looked like a nice one. What was the party scene like when you lived in San Francisco? Oh. Load your balls, George, turn on vapors, four shots. Here we go. Hold on. Yeah, I saw the DoubleTree. I was looking at that one. You probably name a hotel and fucking around that area. I probably already looked it up. Party scene in San Francisco. Honestly, I was mainly into surfing when I was up there. My wife, we had some good friends we got some gay friends. So, it's got a big gay scene up there. So, I mean, those guys love to party. So, all that's cool. Good food, fun times. But yeah, I think I was already looking it up. So if we went to Tokyo and Osaka, we were going to do that. And we were going to take Seb to Universal and Disney Tokyo. So what is it? Disney Tokyo. And I think there's Universal's over in Osaka, if I recall. So it'd be cool to like get over there, take the high-speed train to Osaka, get to see Universal, Disney, Tokyo. And I just want to see Tokyo in general. Just be fun to explore that. So that's the goal for summer. That's my summer goal. It's an expensive goal, but hey, you only live once, guys. I think trips, vacations, I think, You can buy everything you want, but man, vacations, trips, the memories. I try to build a lot of them in Sebastian. So hopefully we've taken him so many different places. So hopefully he has some good memories and stuff as he gets older. Yeah, Osaka. So if not, if I don't make Osaka, that's fine. We'll see. Yeah, the bullet train would be sick. But yeah, that'd be the goal. It'd be like stay in Tokyo for like 6 days and then take the bullet train over to Osaka for like some time, then fly back. All right. All right. We got about 2 more Dab Marines here, and then we'll get some maybe game on or something. But yeah, crazy news though. You have to stay in one of the micro hotel rooms. See, I don't know. See, that ain't it. See, I'm the opposite. I was looking at like 5-star hotel rooms. I was even, the one, what I was actually looking at is they have those authentic ones that's with like authentic Japanese hotel rooms. They got like those types too. But I was, I want to probably stick with like just a typical nice modern one. If you guys look up the Prince Hotel in Tokyo, that one looked pretty nice to me. Had everything I wanted. I loved the Prince Hotel when I was in Hawaii. Um, so I'm sure I'd like it there too. Yeah, they do got those, yeah. Well, they got 2 different types of toilets you could have in Japan, but yeah, the one I went had typical toilets. They had the bidet and shit. The Prince Hotel I had, it looked almost exactly like the Prince Hotel in Hawaii. So I'm sure it's the same company. They had typical toilets with the bidet. Sebastian thought it was just the greatest thing in the world, the bidet. He thought just squirting his butt, he could have sat in that bathroom too long. But typical boys usually do, right? I Ooh, that looks good. Man, the lighting every now and sometimes I get this angle on the lighting just right. Alright. But yeah, Tokyo is gonna be fun. I don't know what I wanna honestly, I wanna go to I'm gonna go to like a crazy expensive, sushi spot. Because 'Cause I'm already looking at a couple out here. There's this one out here, I think it's like they got a set price. It's not as expensive as you think. It's like 120 bucks a person, and, the guy serves you like 1 piece at a time. And you don't get to or pick, it's like just the chef picks it. So I forget what they call it. It's a certain name for it, but I want to do that in Tokyo too. That'd be kind of cool too. That would be more expensive. I know I've seen those in Tokyo go up to like 500 bucks for one fucking person. But yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, I spent a lot out here. Shit. Like I said, I went to Water Grill recently. I took my wife. It was a kind of like an anniversary gift because our next year's our 20-year anniversary. So I took her to a nice Water Grill, and it was her. I took her, Seb, and I took a couple of her friends, and it was like 700 bucks. That was pretty. That was a pretty expensive meal. Uh, but I mean, shit, when we go to a fucking honestly, food is so expensive. Going to any kind of even somewhat nice restaurant anymore is expensive. I took my wife to fucking IHOP not too long ago, and our meal with tip and everything was like 68 bucks for just us two for breakfast. $68. I thought that was insanity. I mean, when me and Seb and her go to like Kura Revolving Sushi, you're talking 150 bucks, 180 bucks. It's insane. That's for 3 people. It's sad though, Sebastian, he's becoming a teenager and he eats like almost more than me now. So it's like 3 full adults eating now. So the price has definitely gone way up too. But yeah, always like to go all out, guys. Especially, I'm the type of person I hate. I try to teach my brother this. I try to teach anybody this. When you're on vacation, guys, don't be cheap. Okay. That's the only time you can actually relax, spend some money, have some fun, guys. Because you're never going to get back home and think, man, think of all that money I saved. You're going to get home and think of how much fun you had and all the fun stuff you did. Trust me, I'm a type of guy who goes on vacations all the time, and that's how you do it. And that's the other thing is don't save your fucking money. You're going to save your money, and it's just going to magically disappear, and you have nothing to show for it. Yeah, honestly, fucking IHOP was crazy. I'll be honest, it's by the fucking airport. It's by the John Wayne Airport, which and maybe is a little more expensive, but I think it was like I'm thinking it was like 48 bucks or something like that. Maybe 48, 50 bucks. And a tip, it was like 68. I mean, it was crazy. Crazy. All right. All right, let's get your thing hot. Loader balls, road jumps, turn vaporize, pour shots, get your nails hot. But yeah, IHOP, fuck them. I'm never going there again. I still bitch about that IHOP. Man, I've been to like in the same area. I've been to so many of these other restaurants that are like, for dinner, just like me and the wife. We go to this place called like El Torito or El Toro. I think it's called El Toro, Mexican restaurant. And like, we go there for, the evening. We do it. It's got like happy hour. We'll get fucking margaritas, like three margaritas each, tacos, corn, whole 9 yards. And our bill with tip and all comes to like $64. And that's with like alcoholic drinks. And we went to this fucking IHOP and it was like $68 and it was just some breakfast. That was crazy. That place is so good. That Mexican spot though. They got these birria tacos. Oh, I love those tacos. Now birria tacos, they can be hit or miss, guys. Everybody tries to do them nowadays. Everybody thinks they're professional. No, no, no. Only certain places can do them right. And with the right consomme, ooh, baby. I love to dip anything. Like I like French tips. if I like sauces too. I'm a sauce person. I like lots of sauces. I love to dip stuff. So yeah, the burrito tacos so good. Good French dip's always good too. Like I said, make me want a French dip now. But that's another one that can be horrible. What I want to do is go to LA. LA is famous for French dip. They got this one place, I forget what it's called, but I'm gonna check it out. They have like where they can do single dip, double dip, and they go like drench it. I'm like, yeah, drench it, and then give me some on the side so I can dip it. That's how I like my French dip. And then if I have any extra au jus sauce from my French dip, I'll drink it. It's so good if it's done right. Exactly. There's this one taco place by me that all it does is like burrito tacos. It does like burrito tacos. It has burrito nachos. I think everything was some kind of type of burrito. And man, the consomme was so good. I drank that shit so far. But then some places do it just wrong. Some places just do it wrong. It's like that is, especially like the cheap places. Any of the cheap places do it wrong. Like, was it Taco Bell tried to do it? I think Del Taco did it too, and it wasn't so good. All right, load your boat, George, turn your vaporizer, pour beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. Here we go. Cheers, everybody. Man, I'm feeling better. I haven't went on a vacation solo since I was like a teenager, guys. This could be crazy if he doesn't go. When I was a teenager, I was like a crazy hustler and I made a lot of money. So I always went on vacations wherever I wanted to by myself. Met a girl on AOL, went out to Las Vegas when I was 17, 16 and 17, out to Las Vegas. Went out to this place called the Glass Bottom Pool. It's right across from the Luxor at the time, I believe. And shitty hotel, two stories, had a pool above ground, and it was all glass, so you could see inside of it. And I went in there and I'd bribe them like $1,000, and they would let me get a room, even though I was like 16, 17 with no ID and shit. And they never give me my fucking money back. That was the worst part. I'd always leave and I say, give me my money. They say, would you trash the room? I said, I didn't trash the room. No. And then they never give me my money back. And they say, give me ID. They'd always hustle me then at the end of it. Happened to me every single time. They say, if you don't trash the room, you get the money back. And I'd be like, all right, here's $1,000. Go through, do the whole thing. 1,000 on top of the room, 1,000 on top of the room. I had big money back then. I'd go out to Vegas literally at 16, 17. This is in 96, 97. I was flying out there with like $7,000 in cash. and I had a big wad of cash. And I'd just fly out there and I just drop cash because I just figured cash was king. Cash was king. 96, 97, cash was king. And, but yeah, mutual fund. It was, dude. It was. So I'd go in there every single time. The lady eventually got to know me, but it was always the same fucking deal. The first time was the hardest. I went in there and said, I need a room. She goes, I need ID. I said, I don't have ID. She goes, I can't get your room. And I go, here's my ID. I had a driver's license. I go, but I'm not 21. She goes, we got to be 21. Back then, you couldn't even be 18 to get a fucking room. Usually it was 18. I wasn't even close to 18, but, and she goes, I don't get a room. And she goes, I go, if I give you some cash, she goes, how much? I go, she goes like, I think she said like 1,500. I go, no, it's 12. I think it's 1,000. I think I ended up being about $1,000. I think I tried to get to 700, but I think it was 1,000. So I gave her $1,000 plus the room fee, got the fucking room. Then went out to the strip, met the girl, did our thing. We eventually brought her back to my room a couple times, but that's a whole nother story. But, so we ended up every single time when I left, I would see the lady at the thing and I'd say, I'm checking out. And she'd be like, now you didn't destroy the room. You didn't destroy the room. You didn't destroy the room. I said, no, I didn't destroy the room. Go check it out. I never destroyed the room. She goes, okay. I said, can I get my $1,000 back? She goes, I need ID. I need ID every single fucking time. And I go, here's my ID. She goes, you got to be 21 to rent the room. I go, and she never gave me my fucking money back ever. But whatever. It was what it was. So that was the story of how my mini trips when I was 16 and 17 out to Las Vegas. That's how you go out to Las Vegas. And I had a cell phone back then. I had a Nokia 232 and I think a Nokia 262. I was one of the guys who had a Nokia and I had 2 pagers. And I'd walk around a mall. And in the 90s, when you walk around the mall with a cell phone and 2 pagers, and my pagers would always have like, I changed my cases and I would have like gold chains. My cell phone would have different faces and I had everything. Back then you could just change everything on your phone. It was like a fucking Lego kit. And so I'd be walking and I would have people always come up and say, hey, you got drugs? And like people always trying to buy shit from me, but I'm not a dumb drug dealer. I didn't sell it. If you, I don't know you, but unless I was on the thing. But yeah, it was crazy back then. But yeah, I was a big hustler back then, had a lot of money. And I never forget, dude, when I went to Vegas, dude, the cell phone plans was crazy. Yeah, the Nokia, the cell phone plans was crazy back then. So it was like, after, nights and weekends was free. I had like, God, 500, I forget, 3 to 500 minutes, I think. But then when I went out to Las Vegas, since I was out in like Las Vegas, what up? Dab Marine's about to happen. Since I was out in Las Vegas, I ended up calling people and shit. I didn't realize it was like a roaming thing. And I never forget, I got back from Las Vegas with like I think a $400 cell phone bill. So it's like I not only got ripped off by the hotel, which was like she took my 1,000, and I think it was like $50 a night, or it probably wasn't that much. It was a shitty hotel, maybe like $30 a night, $40 a night. No, Vegas was real cheap back then. It was pretty cheap a night, but anyway, she ripped me off on the $1,000 nonetheless. I was out there for like a week, so it was probably like a couple $100, say, for the hotel room. Then she ripped me off on taking the 1,000. Back then, you could get like hotels in Vegas, guys. Back in the like early 90s, when I went out there, they were actually digging the hole for the Bellagio, and I never forget because me and her was walking around. She's a Vegas local, and she was explaining everything, and she goes, they're building this hotel, and it's going to be the Bellagio, and I go, what's this? And she goes, it's going to be a lake, and I go, they're going to put a lake in front of the hotel. I go, yeah. And I go, what are you going to do? Are you going to be able to like row around in it or something? She goes, no. It's going to be fountains. And I just never forget. Because if you've seen it from my perspective at the time, it was just a giant hole in the ground. And it is, if you've been to Vegas, it's a big fucking, lake. And I'm just like, man, this huge waste of space. It's going to be a fountain like this. I'm just picturing just, a stupid fountain. And then when I eventually came back like a year or two later, when they finished it, it was like, wow, I was pretty impressed. So it was pretty cool. Because I went out there, visited her like for like a year or two, and got to kind of see Vegas evolve. And to this day, Vegas just changes so quickly. All right, let's do a Dab Marine. I'm pretty much out of beer, guys. Anybody want to donate me a beer to buymeacoffee.com? Higher standard 710. No, just kidding. I'll have some more beer here Sunday. Hopefully, Justin gets here. Fingers crossed, guys. God, what time is it? So it's 8:30 my time. Add 3 hours. That's 11:30 his time. He's got to be out the door in 7 hours. I hope he's feeling better. Yeah, signature fountain show. Well, when I first started coming out to Vegas, here was the crazy thing back then. It was like 96, I believe. And I could go in every hotel. But back then, when you go in a hotel, you couldn't just like, if you were under 21, they always checked you and you had to keep walking. But one hotel, Bally's, wouldn't even allow me in it. They had security doors at the front. You had to be 21 to even go in it. And I asked her, I said, "Well," I said, "Why was that the case?" And the case was because I guess a kid was in there, pulled the slot handle and won a whole bunch of money. And then the mom came and tried to claim it. And then they reviewed the footage, saw the kid pulled it and the mom trying to get the money. It was a big ordeal in court for the kid pulling it. I don't know what happened. So basically, they said, "Well, we're just not even going to let kids in there, so this can't happen again." So that was the one hotel. We went up and down the strip, going in and out of all the hotels, had a great time. But yeah, that's how I used to go out to Vegas all the time. So, all right, let's do a dab marine here. Here you go, token. I'm pretty much, I did a whole 40 already. This is to my brother. Hopefully he gets feeling better. Hopefully he makes the cruise, guys. I've got everything already ready. I even got him an extra pair of water shoes and everything. How about the sphere? I haven't got to see the sphere, but you know what was happening back then when I was there? They had the stratosphere. I didn't even finish that story. So the stratosphere was new back then, and so is I was all the way down, guys. If you guys don't know the strip, I'm all the way across from the Luxor, which is all the way down at the one side of the strip. Right? You could see the fucking. You can't even. You could see the stratosphere, but you have to go all the way down to like fucking Treasure Island. Then it like fucking turns to the right. Then you go fucking, it's miles, miles. But the stratosphere is so fucking big, you think you can actually just walk there. We did it, but it was a bitch. We walked all the way there. And back then they had uh, a roller coaster. I think they changed a few things up. I don't know what they got now, but I know they got rid of one of mine that they had. So they had the roller coaster. They had one called like the fly swat where you're like, so they had a roller coaster that went around in a circle at the top of the stratosphere. Might still be there, I think. They got this one called like the fly swat back then. That was like you sat in it and like I think it swung you towards the edge like a fly swatter and just stopped like it was gonna throw you off the edge. I think that's what it was. That one I don't remember was ever working all the way. I think I couldn't do that one. But anyhow, the other one they had was called the Big Shot. That was cool because that's the one where it's kind of like you sit in it and it goes, and you're at the top. It's a straight blue thing or red, like a pole, and it goes straight up, like it's going to shoot you off it. And I think it drops you down, up and down. You're all the way, so high up at the top of the stratosphere. I think that one they might have took down too. But anyway, that was a cool ride. We did do that one. That was cool. All right, let's try this again. All right, get your nails hot, load your bowls, roll your done, turn your vaporizers, pour your shots. Let's hope Justin gets better. Yes, Will, I agree. I think he'll tough it out. So, barring like my mom isn't sick, she's going to be the one taking him to the airport. So if she's like sick, she gets to be like, I don't want to go to the airport too. So who knows? There's just a lot of factors right now. I'm just shocked. I haven't heard anything from him. Oh boy. Yeah, there's some fun Vegas stories for it. I can tell you a funny, let me get some more butane. Maybe after this, I'll tell you my Arizona story and how I got weed. I think I said that in a video before. That's a crazy story. Trying to get weed in Arizona back in then when like it's like really strict. It's very much a pain in my ass. Yeah, no shit. A lot of variables. It's like, oh no. I'm just not used to somebody like, supposed to come out to visit me and like, we got a cruise in a day or two and like fly out here and just nothing. And then I'm just hearing they're real sick. It's like, great. And then I message him like, you think a simple text message back, like, hey, yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. That's a Christmas vacation reference. All right. Get your nails hot. Load your bowls. Roll your turbulence. Turn your vaporizers. Pour your beers. Pour your shots. Let's let this cool down a little. Kiss his ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Those Christmas vacation movies. It was just funny if you remember that part. So it was all these executives coming by and they're shaking his hand, and you know the whole point of it was is they were ignoring him, so it didn't matter what the fuck he was saying, you know. The suspense is grueling. Shit. All right. We're almost at 10. Lady Bowl, Georgia, triple and turning vaporized, pour shots. Here we go. Ooh, I got a big one. Cheers. Woo. I got more dabs to do. But I think I'm going to get some game on too. Ooh, baby. That was a big dab. What do you guys give Justin the odds of being here tomorrow? I give it 90% he'll be here, hopefully. But I'll know in the morning. All right. Did you guys see that game earlier? Man, I killed it. That was a huge dab. Man, I was getting like 30 kills, 2.5 KD earlier. I was on fire. All right. 75%? Over under 75%. I don't even know what that means. I don't have to think about that. What's the over under? Over 75%. He doing it under 78. No, he says 75. So yeah, 70. Yeah, that makes sense. What would be a low one that he would be doing it like? You know what? I give him 90%. But then if I was going to do a double bet, if he let me do 2 bets, I would also go low too. I would give him like 90%. I would also give him 15%. I don't know what that means. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad you're back. Cheeto's going to be on here again. Hopefully he'll be on here a little bit. He's actually harvesting the M1 OG. I actually just did some dab marines to start it. But yeah, Cheeto might be on here in a minute. Yeah, they fucking had to delete my Nick 420 CA because I got raided. We had a lab, remember? So I got raided. I was facing 12 years for manufacturing a controlled substance. And I didn't want one of my YouTube videos to come back and bite me in the ass in court. I was thinking, that's going to suck. And then I ended up, they had dropped the cases and everything. I was like, shit. I wish I would have deleted everything. Hell yeah, man. Still rolling, getting faded. Doing some big dabs here. I got some diamonds here. I'll show you in a little bit. Oh yeah, you checking out his stories? Oh yeah. Yeah, I was just texting him, so I sent him the link. So once he's ready, Sheeta will be jumping on here. So just playing some games. I just banged a 40 out here, doing some Dab Marines. We're live here on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick now also. So if you guys want to check any of those out, feel free to. Some of them are better than others, depending on how fast they want to stream them. Oh, yeah. I love M1 OG. I just got diamonds now. So I've got some cherry tart and lemon tart diamonds. Yeah, I'll be on COD for a while. I got nowhere to go tonight. Like I said, I was just like, man, I was so excited. I thought we were going to be like, hey, bro, you know, you're going to be here. It's like, I don't know. I'm talking to my mom. She's like, he ain't doing so good. Now I got one person. Yeah, we're going to be on. Sheeto's going to be on too, so who knows? We'll see how much time he has. Maybe we'll see what we can do. Definitely some multiplayer. Maybe some hard point. We killed it at hard point. And my impact grenade is on fire. I was doing so good earlier. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Are you kidding me? Where'd he go? Are you shitting me? I couldn't see him through the point. Yeah, now hard point. We'll do it. That was fun. I liked all the people saying, "Get outside, get a job. You're unemployed. I don't want to play anymore."
Hostile shooter.
Whoa. Too many people. Oh, shit. Shit. I backed myself into a corner, literally. Shit, I was looking around too much. On my ADHD, I got too many screens. Still surfing? No, I'm too fat. But once I drop some weight, I'll get back into it. Those short boards, I would be sitting so deep in the water. I'd have to catch a wave that's going so fast in order to get out of the water. No, I could switch it up, but I'm a shortboard, guys. I hate doing fucking longboards. I like duck diving, and I'm just fucking paddling out on longboards just wears me the fuck out. So I just got to drop some weight and get back at it. But that's the goal. After the cruise, I'm gonna hit it hard. I'm already hitting it hard, honestly. I've been doing some a lot of exercise at the gym and shit.
Shit ain't working. We've lost the
Yeah, take a fat dab. I'm gonna take a fat dab after this game. But you know, I'm in Newport Beach now, so I'm close to the wedge. I wasn't so close to I'm in like Newport, Huntington now. Fucking, this is where I wished I lived, because like Long Beach sucked balls in surfing. And then when I used to live in like Redondo Beach and Manhattan Beach, it was okay. Before that, I was up in Pacifica, which was actually really good at surfing. But right now, I'm in a beautiful place. I'm not like I'm never gonna fucking surf the wedge or anything, but they've got a lot of beautiful surf spots here. I was amazed when I went out to Hawaii how long the fucking waves were. Like you just like surf for miles. I love shit like that. It's just so cool. When you're a surfer, you just see shit like a lot of people don't really see. It was just beautiful. But man, they also got a lot of coral reef out there that's hard as fuck on your body. .8 KD. We still got that up. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to go check it out more. I've been to I used to surf Huntington Beach a lot when I used to drive all the way up to Huntington Beach just to surf. Those are my type of waves.
Engaging shooter.
But the wedge is crazy. Did you guys hear about that dude who might have surfed the biggest wave in the entire world record? Just right here at the wedge. Look it up, guys. I'll look it up. It was like a 50, 60-foot wave. Could have been the biggest wave ever recorded. They're trying to check the site of it, dude. And it was right here at the wedge here in Newport Beach, guys. Insane. I would never do that. You guys have no idea how scary it is. like most people like don't surf a lot. Like it's like, yeah, it's water. No. You're falling off like a 5, 6, 7-story building, and then you're gonna be like 60 feet underwater. Like you have no idea how deep that's gonna put you. It's insane. Fucking scary. I was just scary watching it. I was like, man, please stay up. Please stay up. Stay up. That'd be crazy. He got pulled in by a jet ski, I believe. I might pull that up after this, dude. We'll watch the crazy. And it was right here by me. I was like, damn, it happened just recently. It's like, I used to watch stuff like, what was that? That's that, that surf movie with Keanu Reeves and shit. And he surfed the biggest wave ever in Australia, man. Fucking, we got some big ass waves right here at Newport Beach, baby. The wedge. That's one you don't even want to fucking like bodyboard if don't know what you're doing. Fuck.
I chose the wrong people for the job.
It was like 80 feet. Yeah, exactly.
Don't let them take you alive.
That's insane. Can you imagine being 80 feet up coming down? Oh no. And he said, I'm gonna get the video. He said he was coming down so fucking fast. He was coming down so fucking fast, guys. I couldn't imagine. It would have been like coming down like a fucking straight drop, guys. 60 feet. Man, if you fall out, holy shit. No, it's bigger than that. I think it was 8. I'm going to look it up, guys. I'm going to look it up right now. I've got internet. That's why I got this whole cool thing. I can actually pull this up here with you. All right, let me back out. We're going to find this. We'll pull it up here. In like 4 feet of water. Yeah, no shit. All right, let's look at this, guy. Let's pull this shit out. Boop. Boop. Run your biggest wave. Here it is. Hold on.